What's going on, folks? This is Big Daddy coming at you for another podcast. I know it's been a minute, but in my defense, I was moving. I found a new place to live. That was my birthday present to me. I'm happy as hell. I finally got a space to call my own. Man, I don't mind having roommates. I don't even mind renting out a room. But after a while, you just need your own space. You need just your own comfort without having eyes looking at you at everything that you do or questioning everything what you do. Asking, are you going to go outside? Thought you were going here. Thought you were going there. Fortunately, I had to get rude a few times with my last lady I was renting my room from. I don't regret it because sometimes it's just no. You if you wanted to sit in your room and not do nothing, just chill. But someone keeps harping you. I thought you were going to do this. I thought you were going to do that. And then I had to tell said person, okay, mom. She stopped. I didn't mean to get rude like that, but leave me alone. If I'm not bugging you, if I'm just sitting there chilling, don't fuck with me. Seriously, don't fuck with me. I'm not questioning you about your shit. Don't fuck with me. No, sorry, don't mean to cuss, folks, but there's a time and place for everything where you just want to just chill and relax. And now I can do it. Where I'm at right now, it is very, 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 very comfortable. No one's bugging me. I can move around as free as I want. And my landlord, she's sweet. Man, she's she's a sweetheart. She really is. Bless her. And I'm grateful for my last landlord, but this suits me so much better. And speaking of better, I really hope that everyone's doing better in their lives right now. I hope you're taking steps to improve your life. Be you and do you. Nothing wrong with that. Life is long. I hope you found your purpose, and I hope you are living in your purpose. And speaking of purpose, I apologize because a lot of folks have been sending me questions, Q&A questions about massage and stuff and fascial stretch therapy. And like I said, in my defense, I've been moving. But me being thunked sometimes, I forget to go look in a certain tab where said questions go to. I forget. So all those people, I apologize. So I pulled a few questions. Yes, it's Q&A time. And I got some good ones here, as usual. To me, they're all good. And I know I always say that. I got some good ones here, and I do. First up, here's a question. I signed up for the Stretch to Win Level 1 class after receiving it for the first time after hearing your podcast. Well, thank you very much. What can I expect from the class? Straight up, what you can expect from the class is top-notch instructors who will guide you through every step. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. And they'll tell you, too, the question you don't ask is the one that you're going to regret not asking later on. Some of my questions, though, for those who know that laugh by now, should know that, yeah, I asked some questions because a lot of them, and I've said this in some other podcasts, a lot of the stretches we learned in massage school, and they went by a different name under different modalities. So when I would ask, well, hey, isn't this from this? She would get mad at me. Philip, this is for this, and this is for this. This is a FST. Okay, I just asked. And the reason why I do say ask all the questions you can, number one, it's your money. It's your money. Okay? Two, it's your time. Okay? It's your, number one, your money. Number two, it's your time. Number three, it's your right. Man, ask questions. Pull them aside during the lunch break. Or during the breaks in between, tell them, hey, why is this like this? Ask them, why is this like this? How come we have to do it this way? Yes, it's traction based. But as you know, you being a massage therapist, you're going to go in, you're going to feel some of those stretches that you probably learned in your class. And it's done a different way. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, you're there to learn. You're there to learn a new way. And I say just keep an open mind, keep an open heart about the whole thing. You're gonna be treated like family. I'm not gonna lie, the instructors will treat you like family, top to bottom. And if you do something wrong, they'll get on you like family, but they'll do it in a nice way. They're not gonna sit there and be mean to you and tell you, no, this is not this way. Even though one of them just kind of talked to me that way, I didn't take offense to it. I know how to brush it off. Hell, I grew up in the Mexican household, and for all my other Latinas out there, you know how Nana and everyone can act, especially when you start asking a lot of questions. Why are you asking so many questions? Because I want to know. Shit. So thick skin. Have a thick skin going into the class as well, because no one's going to be mean intentionally. Matter of fact, you're going to meet some awesome people, some cool ass people. You're going to meet some people who are going to end up being your friends. And I keep in touch with a lot of them. I'll go see what they're doing on their Instagram, stuff like that. Chime in once in a while. Hey, like your post. Hope you're doing well. And you're not going to walk away staying friends with everybody over there. I'm just going to tell you that now. There's a lot of folks who I do try to keep in touch with, but like anything, if they don't reciprocate said energy, you just kind of okay, cool. They're just doing them. That you respect their boundary, So you will walk away with a few good friends, a few people that you're going to keep in touch with, and that's fine. To each their own. Most of all, you're going to walk away with the skill set that's going to be just badass. I never heard of FST until I had my first stretch session. And my first stretch session just really, how can I say it? It energized me beyond belief, more so than any massage ever has. You're not going to walk away from FST feeling like, oh man, I'm sore and I got to drink water. You still got to drink water. You're still going to have to learn some anatomy. You're still going to have to learn the fascial line. And I would say take it in stride. You don't have to know everything going into that class. After you take the class, keep up with it. Keep up with the fascial line. Keep up with the regions and everything. Learn fascia. Learn what it does. Don't be afraid to go on the Stretch to Win website. And don't get on the message board. See what everyone's up to. Ask questions. Someone is always on. Someone's always going to answer your question. And continue just to educate yourself about stretching and look more into the higher levels and stuff like that. Look into other modalities of stretching. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just excited. I haven't talked to you in a while. But expect a lot from the class. It's not going to be overwhelming. It'll be very fun. Just remember to take it all in stride. And you're going there to learn. Please keep an open mind. I can't express that enough or say it enough. Keep an open mind. You're going to be around other personalities. You're going to be around some strong personalities. You're going to be around some folks with not so strong personalities. You're not going to go in there making friends with everybody because you're going to be different. You can be in different groups, but you will get the chance to work with everyone from different groups. You're going to interact with different people. Just take it all in stride. Go have fun and just be you, okay? Just be you. There's too many people there to have a mask on or to be quiet. There was some people there who were kind of shy, kind of quiet, and they still got a lot out of it. If you're the type of person, if you are a people person, please go in there, talk, make friends. Or if not, just make acquaintances. Chat it up, and I promise you, you will not go wrong. You're going to walk away from there with your money's worth. I'm telling you, I did. I went in there just having an open mind about everything and wanted to, make new contacts, make some new friends. And because usually I'm a closed person. No, not in that place. The instructors won't allow you. I'm telling you now, they're gonna make you interact. So interact, have fun, be you. Cool. That's the best advice I can give you on that right there. And I hope you take it to heart. So the next question, I love this one. Do you have a technique that you incorporate FST with massage? Yes, my technique is called intuition. Sorry for the sniffles, folks. I mean, it's not dry. I'm just so used to I talking and go, And that even gets on my damn nerves because I know a few of you have even told me, would you stop doing that? I'm trying. I'm trying my damn best, all right? So the question again is, do you have a technique that you incorporate FST with massage? And again, yes, it's intuition. When you're working on people and you feel, the tissue, and just like everyone else, I go in there like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. The minute I put my hands on them, that goes out the door. The body's like, nope, I need this. Okay. Even when they say I need the deepest tissue, which I don't do, instead I kind of, jostle the body a little bit, do a little stretching here and there. And some folks will say, ooh, that felt good. Okay, cool. You like that? All right. So it loosens them up a little bit. And then if there's like a really, really stuck part, like for instance, Prescott Valley is a huge construction town. Okay. I get a lot of people who come in who, men and women, and some athletes, they come in, they want massage. And I get a lot of VAs. A lot of them have PTSD. So I find that doing stretch on the VA with some PTSD issues, that it's more gentle on them. It doesn't feel like they're being manhandled, as some of them have some history, with the service or in their respective service of being manhandled a certain way, and they don't like that. A lot of them, when they first came in, I was giving out massages and stuff like that, and then when I would do some of the FST on them, boom, they loved it. And the only reason why they love it is because they, like I said, doesn't feel like they're being groped and manhandled and manipulated all kinds of ways. Even though yes, with FST you gotta do some traction, you gotta do some gentle stretches, you gotta ease into it. But a lot of them said that they got more of a benefit from FST than they did massage. They feel it lasted longer, which I'm not gonna lie, I feel it does too. I feel the massage lasts, I say, 3 weeks longer than the massage, because sometimes, I know if you're a massage therapist, I don't know if you can relate, you can just work on someone. I mean, they'll feel good. They're floating. They got that massage brain. They're getting up staggering, and you got to kind of help them, go get them some water, have them take some deep breaths, and they're feeling good. But then life kicks in, what they say, real life kicks in, and they start checking their phone. They start looking at their messages. I miss this, and you hear the ugh. And to me, whenever I hear a client get out of my room and they start looking at their phone and everything else, and I hear, oh, I see the tension hit them all over again. I just sit there and think, you just wasted your damn money. Whatever was so important that you looked on your damn phone, it's your business. I get it. But damn, give yourself a little break. Feel what you're feeling. Feel relaxed. Feel that massage. Then check everything else out. But I have to remind a lot of my clients, please don't look at your phone after you get off this table, okay? Give yourself time. Give yourself time to breathe. Leave that phone right there where it is. Fuck that phone. A lot of them will say, okay, no, you're right. But someone will be like, oh, you don't understand. No, I do understand, okay? I work at a business too. You want to check your kids. You want to make sure that you didn't get any missed calls from your boss, blah, blah. I get it. But you know what? You're an adult. You do what you do. I respect your space for that. And then some of them, yes, if some of you are listening to this, you're going to notice what I just did. I do guilt their ass into not listening to their phone or checking their messages or picking that damn thing up, because I want them to feel good still. And some of them do. They'll come into their next session. Hey, I see what you did. Thank you. I didn't need to check my phone right away. I didn't need to see if my wife or my husband called and asking where I'm at, even though they know exactly where I was, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, just leave that damn phone off for a little bit. And it depends. If you have a talker on your bed, just go with the flow. Just keep feeling their body. And, especially around their shoulder areas. I have them breathe a lot, especially the talkers. this, and this, and blah, 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 the emotional dumpers. Blah, 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 this, and this, and that. Okay, hey, I'm sorry. You can continue your story in a second. I'm trying to get your shoulders real quick. And with you talking about all your stresses, it's making your body really, really resilient to what's going on. So let's take a few deep breaths. And they're like, oh, so you want me to shut up? You ain't got to shut up. If I want you to shut up, I will tell you. But please, I need you to take a few deep breaths so I can get into this, make your shoulders relax, okay? And then after I have them do a few deep breaths, hit those spots, and they're just like, yeah, I think I need to quit talking about what I was talking. No, it's up to you. This is your time, your place. You get to spend your energy and your money however you want. I'm just here to facilitate healing. Some of them will be quiet after that. They're like, yeah, I really need to feel this. Okay, so they're quiet, and I've knocked a few people out. It's funny as shit. They're like, okay, so this is what you're talking about, just being in the moment. Yes, ma'am, or yes, sir. This is exactly what I was talking about. And then when I start doing the stretching on them, oh, heaven, they really be quiet. Oh, I didn't know it was tight like that. No, check this out. Legs and hips seem to be the spot where they really, really, really need to work on, or stretching the neck. And when I do that, folks, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. They get quiet. I mean, they just feel it. And I keep telling them, hey, we're going to do a deep breath and relax into it. And I do the stretch, do the traction, do the circles, get all into it. And you should see how their body just reacts to the whole stretching massage method. Man, beautiful stuff. So yes, use your intuition. Use what you're used to, but also be open to doing something new. And if you're going to be learning FST here soon, learn when to incorporate both. Use your intuition, okay? Feel the body, feel the moment, feel yourself, and remember, it's not about you. Sure, you may want to do this whole massage protocol on them. I want to do this, I want to do this. If they say I'm tense in my shoulders, my arms feel tight, my legs feel tight, calves, all that good stuff, sure, work on those spots. Throw a little stretch up in there. You'll be glad you did. You'll see how those spots soften up, how they just, man, excuse me, need me to burp in the microphone, but you're going to see the difference in their faces. You're going to see the difference in how they react. You're going to see the difference in their overall energy. And they'll be grateful to you. They really will. Especially when they get up off your chair or your table. Yes, you can do FST in the chair. I've been practicing. If I can get someone to let me video record the whole session, then I will. But usually they're like, no, I don't want you to record me. Okay, cool. You got to respect them. You got to respect their wishes. And, the other side question that you did ask, I'm sorry, I forgot to put it up in here. How come I don't record my sessions? HIPAA. Where I'm working at right now is a chiropractor's office, and he won't allow it. So when I get my own spot, when I start doing my own business soon, I'm telling you right now, soon, then yes, I'm going to start recording. I'll throw it up on the separate Instagram page, because I know right now the one I have is, I'm trying to do a different kind of healing right there. Some words of encouragement, some words of love and stuff like that. But I will start throwing some stuff up soon, and I'll show you what I do. Good stuff. I'm telling you, good stuff. And I hope this helps when you go to the class and you start learning all this. Please, please, please. Intuition. Boom. All right, folks. Last one. And I like this one right here. Some advice. This person asks, some advice going into the massage FST field. Where do I start? If you're going in for the money, you're going to be sadly disappointed. So many massage therapists, so many FST folks go in for the money. The money's there, but the people want to feel your technique. They want to make sure you're going to do right by them. If you're charging an insane amount of money, being the first time rookie, if you're like your first year, if you're charging an insane amount, your packages are ridiculously high price as compared to other people's, if you don't have the skill to back up, your asking price, you're going to fail. How do I know this? Because I did that a few times. That's why I had to go work somewhere else, because oh man, my asking price was ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. For mobile massage therapists, my game wasn't, I still had school knowledge. Okay. I was, in my head, only do this, make it flow, blah, blah, blah. Going to work at a chiropractor's office, which I'm going to tell you right now, folks, there's nothing wrong with going to work at Massage Envy or a chiropractor's office or a spot where there's other massage therapists. You need to build experience. You need to build your game up, build your clientele up. I know a few people right after, massage school, they opened up their own practice and they did well. And some of them are still doing well, but some of them had to go work other places in order to get more experience. Or life happens, shit happens, and then, you have to take care of business, all that good stuff. But my best advice is, if you can go start somewhere like Massage Envy, and I know Massage Envy has a huge stigma for some reason among other massage therapists. No, they talk about their experiences there and the shit that goes on over there. Hey, you're an adult. You know how to say no. You know how to, I guess negotiate with people or communicate with people. Tell me, hey, I understand this is your spot, but you won't have to treat me like this. I understand that we're trying to do a huge service to people, but some of the rules are ridiculous. And if you feel Massage Envy's rules are ridiculous, even though each one is privately owned, then don't work there. Seriously, go find a chiropractor to work with. Working with the VA is okay. Here's how it is. If you work for a chiropractor, you're gonna have to get credentialed in certain other areas, and it's government issued. So you have to get certain credentials and certain licenses, and you'll be able to work on VAs, which means you'll have to take some extensive SOAP notes. You'll have to communicate, with the chiropractor. Hey, so this guy right here is feeling this way, and you put it on your notes, and you communicate with the other, like I said, you communicate with the chiropractors, other massage therapists, and it is run like almost like a corporate business, like a private corporate business. I'm not gonna lie, but I would say that it's taught me how to time manage. It's taught me a different aspect of the business that VAs really need. They really need our help. When they get those authorizations from the VA to come in and get massages, it's a beautiful thing. And you also build a rapport with them. You learn what they're about. That way you can help them. Right now, like I said earlier, I work on a lot of VAs with a lot of PTSD issues. And it's taught me, the one thing it's really taught me is to be gentle. Take my time. Don't go in there rushing. Some of them will say, hey, I like a firm pressure, or I like a deep pressure. You sure? Are you sure about that? Let's work the tissue softly a little bit. It's all in the technique, folks, and how you talk to them, how you, I guess the aggressiveness of your massage. Like I said, some of them want it rough. I got a few who they want some deep shit because their backs are messed up. Some of their joints are messed up. They have neck issues. They have, overall limb issues. They have touch issues. Some of them, yes, I've had some vets who had some touch issues, and it took me my utmost empathy, skills, and patience to, okay, you know what? I'm trying my best. I'm role playing a little bit. I tell them, I'm trying my best with you. Let's try some deep breathing techniques real quick before I go any further, because it seems like I'm working your shoulders just like you want, but you're thinking about something. And you can tell they're thinking about something because just as I work them shoulders so they're nice and loose, bam, hard all over again. And I'll stop and ask them, what's up? What's going on through your head right now? Oh, I was just thinking about this and this and this and that. Okay. Let's take a few deep breaths. Let's ease into this. Don't tell them to relax. Don't tell them to relax. I'm not, trust me, folks, I'm not talking shit about them. I'm not bagging on them right now. Nothing. I've just learned that you don't tell vets to relax. You tell them, let's ease into it. So to all my other fellow massage therapists who do work with vets, if you're having a hard time when you say to them, hey, let's relax a little bit. Don't do that. That's like a police officer telling a regular civilian, hey, come on, just relax. And they got the cuffs on, relax. No. Don't tell me to fucking relax. Hey, let's ease into this. So I would say if you really want to learn your empathy skills, your customer service skills, I would say go work with a chiropractor. You can go try Massage Envy. I have a few friends who work with them. They've had good experiences with them so far. I got one friend who's still working with them, and he loves it. But I'm telling you now, don't do this for the money, because you will end up poor for the rest of your damn career, or you'll give up fast because, for some reason you think that doing massage is supposed to equate to a whole bunch of money. Folks out there got the money, but they want to know that you got the skill. And I hope this beats into your head, because if you don't have the skill to back up what you do, you're going to fail. And I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed. I want you to shine in this business, because right now we're needed. Okay. Post-COVID, people are pent up. People are all in their feelings, feeling a certain damn way. But that doesn't mean that you sit back and you let your client take advantage of you. And that's the next point I want to get into. You're going to have some people out there who are going to try to negotiate a price with you. Don't do it. Do they go to doctor's office and negotiate the price of their surgeries or their bills or anything else? No. For some reason, people like to try to take advantage of us and think that our profession ain't shit. And unfortunately, there's some people out there whose actions have proved that they're wrong. They took advantage of people. It doesn't mean that we all do that. I think that's what I'm trying to say the best. Yeah. I know how I want to say it in my head, but it just didn't come out that way. So let's say this again. There's people out there who know that there's massage therapists who do wrong by others. And once they've had a bad experience, they're going to think that of all of us. They're going to question us. They're going to test us, which is their right. They can question us all they want to. But when it comes to testing about your prices, your skills and stuff like that, technically, yes, and I'll call them civilians too. Civilians or clients, civilians and or clients, I'm sorry, can ask you, so where did you go to school at? I answer them. Where did you get your degree and what? No, or your certificate? No, what was your specialty? No, I got in this. Where are you from? I'll tell them where I'm from. Do you have family there, stuff like that? And I'll tell them, I'm sorry, that's private, and that's private and or personal. That has nothing to do with my massage. Is there any more questions that you want to ask about the massage practice? Some will be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get on your business. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just, that's a boundary I have. My family, my personal life is out of this. You can ask me any questions about my licensure, where I went to school at, and that's pretty much it. Set your boundaries. Set your boundaries with clients. Please do not have clients, especially if you're working at Massage Envy or a chiropractor's office, because they will have paperwork saying or contract saying, do not pilfer our clients to go work on them sides on side massages or stretches. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Your job is to protect your license at all costs. I'm going to say that one more time. Your job is to protect your license at all costs. Because if you don't, no one else is going to. And it's not their job. It's not their responsibility. That's your job, your responsibility. So please, please, please don't do anything foolish. Don't do anything that's going to jeopardize you and your future in this career, no matter how long it is. Protect yourself at all costs. Case in point, in Arizona, 9 times out of 10, if you if you're hinted at even fondling, touching someone wrong, which I see 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. There are some dirty fuckers out there who do that. But here in Arizona, if you're found violating your license, not only can you get your license taken away, not only can you pay a huge ass fine, they'll throw your ass in jail in a heartbeat. Why? Well, for one, Arizona is literally a penal state. They need people in jail to help with the private contractors. And yes, there are still private contractors here in Arizona. Don't let them fool you. They have long-term contracts. Their jails are not full. They need people up in there, and they're looking for anything. So please, nothing foolish. Don't even tempt yourself on the table. Yeah. Sometimes people will want to talk about certain topics. Don't talk it. For instance, in my room, no politics, no religion, and I tell people, no bullshit. If you want to talk about your past childhood and some of the fun things you've done, you want to talk about your trip, let's talk it. If you talk politics in there, you'll be asked nicely. I'm sorry, I don't discuss that. If they talk about religion, or if they say if you're of a different religion, they start talking about God and everything like that, hey, I'm sorry, not my style. Please refrain. This is concentrate on your massage, please. I understand that's your religion, but it's not mine. Or a combination of all the above, okay? If you ask them nicely, please stop talking about that, and they continue, just tell them, okay, here's your choice. I've already asked you. Please don't talk about that. If I ask you one more time, our massage session will be over. I'll just step out the room, and you can get dressed, and you can meet me outside. In Flagstaff, I had to do that once because I told him, don't talk that religious or political stuff on my table. I'm trying to work here. And then, of course, he's like, well, since this is a free country, I'm going to talk whatever I damn well please. And since I gave you my money, you are under my control. I stopped. I said, sir, your session's over. I'm stepping out the room. You get dressed, and I'll meet you out front. He was like, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm saying, yeah, no, sorry. It's time. The time for sorry is done. Get dressed, and I'll meet you outside. So I went out there. He didn't say, I told him to stop by so we can tell him, but I went out there and told him, yeah, his sessions ended early because I told him to stop talking about certain things, and he kept on. No freedom of speech in my room. It's my rules. My final say. I'm not comfortable, so here he comes. He walked straight past the office, the front office folks, head down, and just walked straight out the door. He didn't come back. They were going to tell him, okay, this is your last strike. If you do it again, then you can't get any more people over here. But nope, that was it. He didn't call to cancel anymore. I mean, he didn't call to cancel his membership. He didn't call to do nothing. So it's going to happen. You're going to get those people who are going to push you. You're going to get those people who are going to, not respect your boundaries. You have yours in place. Be strong. Be firm. Don't take no bullshit. Like I said, it's your license. You protect it at all costs. And if your boss or whoever you're working for, if they don't respect that of you, if they don't respect that, hey, this guy or gal is being inappropriate, I don't want to see them no more. And if they say, well, they are a paying client, so go ahead and work on it one more time, you have a choice to make. Either you work on that client because they said so and they have you underneath their thumb with their money, or you walk. What matters more, that money or your license? To me, the choice is clear. And I've had several massage therapists who've told me stories of, my boss didn't respect at all what I said about this client acting up or this and this and that. And they said, well, just go ahead and work on them anyway. So they walked. I came close to doing that too a few times, but that's a story for another day. Speaking for another day, thank you for listening. I don't know if that has anything to do with another day, but I will answer more Q&A on another day because there was quite a bit. Again, I apologize for not answering them. I've been busy. I was moving, but now that everything is settled, guess what? I'm back on track. Happy late birthday to me. I don't give a shit. The big 5-1. I'm here, and so I'm gonna keep rolling. I want to continue to do massage and stretch for as long as I can, but there's other things calling to my heart, and I've talked about it in other podcasts. But we'll talk about that too, because I've already had some people ask me questions about that, and I promise I will answer. All right. Big Daddy's tired. He has to work in the morning. I love you all. Thanks for listening, and keep your head up. To all my fellow massage therapists who are getting ready to step into this fantabulous world, this fun world. It really is. I'm not being smart ass. It really is. It's what you make of it. So make the most of it. Know what kind of massage you want to do. Know what kind of path you want to be on with this. Do you want to do this short term? Do you want to do this long term? If you do this long term, then start taking steps to make sure you're doing this long term. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're getting massages and or stretches. Self-care is key, both physically and mentally. Cool? Cool. I love you all, and you have a good night. Mwah! Peace.